Yo, and we're back. Let's get it cracking. Alright, y'all, we're back with my good friend Anthony. He's got a nice spicy Dino deck that he's been slapping me around with. So, we're gonna do a nice little deck list and show you guys what he's packing.
Yo guys, what's up? I'm Anthony. This is my scrap Dino deck. So, first off, we're going with the 3 Oviraptor. You need 3. You don't need less than 3. You need 3. So this is your main search for the deck that searches your dinos, and you usually get it to get miscellaneous source and pitch them to the graveyard. And then next off, miscellaneous source, which is the most broken card in your deck. If someone negates this, you're kind of screwed. But anyways, this makes your dinos unaffected by card effects if you pitch them from the hands to the graveyard, and then you can banish them from the graveyard to special summon mainly your Arcasaur, and then your Arcasaur can pop your baby, and then you can go off from your place from there. And next off, we got the Scrap Raptor. Scrap Raptor's a 1-card Scythe Lock Baron the Fleur. You basically have this card in your hand and you lock your opponent out of their deck, and most of the time they scoop.
Yep.
And then we also have the package with the scraps. So we got the Chimera and we got the Golem. So Chimera's the other card used as Scrap Raptor, and then Golem's mainly just another extender if you don't draw them in your hand. And then we got the 2 Arcasaur. So Arcasaur, if you ever have a baby in your hand or on your side of the field, you can pop the baby out of a double evolution pill and then special summon another dino from your deck with baby. So we got the 3 baby, and then like I said before, you pop the baby with your monster effects, special summon your dinos from your deck, and then 1 petite just in case you run out of babies. 1 giant Rex for when you banish them with the double evolution pill, or use Ultimate Conductor Tyranno from your hand, and then he special summons himself back just for extra XYZ plays or synchro plays. I got the 1 Penkatops. It's good for spell and trap cards you can't get over, or just random things you see, just special summon them from your hand and then attribute him to pop the card. And you got your 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I like running 2. It's not too bricky, not too bad, but in very rare cases I do draw 2, and that's not good. but other than that, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is your best friend for, run over your opponent's monsters, inflicting 1,000 damage every time you attack a defense position monster.
The reason you don't even need an extra deck.
Pretty much, but the extra deck's still good. You got the 1 Kaiju in case you run it into any problem boss monsters that you can't get over for some reason. You got the Nemesis Keystone, as you can shuffle a banish card into your deck, which would be usually your miscellaneous source, to special summon them, and then you can use them with double evolution pill, and at the end phase, when you banish them, you can add them back to your hand, so you can just keep recycling them over and over again. And you got the 1 Scythe for the Scythe Lock. Then you got the 1 Jet Synchron to help you with the Scythe Lock. And you got the 3 Ash Blossoms, because every deck should run Ash Blossom, obviously. That's just a given. Then you got 2 Nibiru, in case you go into decks that are too spammy with their monsters, and then you just give them a big nope. You got the 3 Fossil Dig, search for your dinos. And then
It's not even once per turn.
Nope, not even once per turn. Just add Dino from deck to hand, and then you got your 3 Lost World, which lowers your opponent's monsters' attacks, well, any non-dinos. And then the tokens are super helpful because your opponent can't target monsters with card effects while they have a token. And you can also use this with the Lost World Scrap Raptor combo, where you can attempt to pop the token with Scrap Wyvern and then bring out your dinos. Just a good extender there. And then 1 terraforming to search out the Lost Worlds, 2 double evolution pills, which banishes a monster from your hand or your graveyard to special summon any dino ignoring its summoning conditions. So you can go UCT, Pancratops, your Kaiju. I would run Overtext Quatless, but I never really seen success playing that card. So that's the reason I don't have that in my deck. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, get over any skill drains or any problematic back row like Lich or Pendulum Magician. And then you got the 1 Called by the Grave, in case your opponent tries to Ash Blossom you or use any hand traps or use any graveyard effects. Just use that, it's really good. And then you got the 3 Imperm.
Nice.
Just like if you're going first, just stop your opponent's plays, or when you're going second, they got a Baron the Fleur or something. Use this as bait. They pretty much have to activate it at that point. And then let's go on to the extra deck. All right, we're going on to the extra deck now. So I play 1 Evilsaur Logia and 1 Dolka. My extra deck's pretty tight, so I can't really afford to run more than 1 copy of each. And then next up we got the Scrap Raptor, or Scrap Wyvern, sorry. So Scrap Wyvern is what you use for your Scrap Raptor combos, like normal summon the Scrap Raptor, pop himself, add the Chimera, special summon Chimera, which special summons Scrap Raptor from your graveyard. Get rid of those guys. You get out this guy, and then you can go into the Scrap Golem and pop the token from Lost World, which special summons your dinos, which is obviously very good. And then you got the Link Karibo for your Arcasaur, in case you don't have any non-dinos to banish with double evolution pill. And then you got Secure Gardena for in case you really brick and you just need a little bit of protection, or you need a couple more materials in the graveyard just for your double evolution pill or your ultimate conductor Tyranno. And then we got the Pentastag for when your opponent has a lot of monsters on the board and you know you can OTK with the ultimate conductor Tyranno. Just summon him, put ultimate conductor Tyranno on the bottom, and then put all of your opponent's monsters in the fence position and just attack for game. Gallon Grand Knight. This is just mainly just to add your Nemesis Keystone in the hand, just in case you don't draw it. And then I got the Naturia Beast. So when you have Scrap Raptor and Nemesis Keystone on the field, this makes your Naturia Beast then negates pretty much any spell card your opponent plays, except for Dark Ruler no more. And then we got the Dagda for the Scythe Lock again.
The Stench.
And the Hawkeye Fibrax.
The other Stench.
Which is also in the Scrap Raptor, or the 1-card Scrap Raptor Scythe Lock, which is obviously good. TG Wonder Magician, also just for the lock. Baron the Fleur,
Nice.
which is what you bring in after you bring in the Scythe lock, just a good Omni negate, and when you get it with the lock, then your opponent most of the time just scoops. Borload Savage, I kind of like going into him more often now because it's pretty much the same as Baron the Fleur, not really gonna be on the field long, so it's either you have him on the field and you're already winning the game, or you know, something like that. You're just always winning. And then you got the Appaloosa. It's pretty obvious. Dinos make a lot of monsters, so you can afford to go in the Link 4s. And also the Access Code Talker. And now we'll go into the side deck.
Beautiful.
So first we got the Overtext Quadless. I put him in the side deck, probably not going to keep him there. I just never really see him very useful in my deck. Then we got the 2 Artifact Lancia, banish heavy decks, then you can just use your Lancia to stop their plays. Got the 1 Regeki for a board wipe. And you got the 3 Dark Ruler No More. If your opponent likes to have a lot of Omni negates, then this is the card to play because they can't respond to their monster effects of this card. So you just negate all their effects, wipe their board, and then just pass the turn. They'll probably scoop after that, and then probably walk out of the tournament. And you got the 3 Cosmic Cyclone just to get over the back row and make it a little bit more consistent, just to get over the back row. And then you got the 3D barrier. You got decks like Despia and Drytron running around, so you definitely want to play this card just to stop their plays. Yeah. And then last but not least, you got the 2 Evenly Match. For when your opponent makes big boards, is Battle Phase and Battle Phase, and wipe the board, and then just OTK from there.
Nice.
That's pretty much the deck.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Alright guys, until next time.
Yeah, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Heck yeah. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.